Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name's Ben Robbins from the Lost World of Movie Props. I'm here today with John
Mogidge.
Mogidge. How are you doing, sir?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
I'm very good, thank you. Have you had a busy day today?
Yeah, very busy. It's been a good day
Yeah, it's
so
been
far.
wonderful, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's been a great little. Well, it ain't even little because there's been a load of people there.
Yeah. I mean, I've been watching at your table and you've been really busy. You've had a lot of fans coming up to you and signing loads of stuff today.
I've been very busy. The Star Wars fans, well, they are great anyway, but they're all chatting and friendly, and yeah, it's been a good day so far.
Awesome, wonderful. So, when did you first get into acting and what made you want to get into acting as well?
First, well, I joined the union that you had to join to be in films.
Okay, yeah.
Film Artists Association in November of '78. Never got no work for a little while. Then I got one day on A World is Full of Married Men,
Yeah.
which is a Jackie Collins book they made into a film in early '79, February that was. About a month later, I got Empire.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, and then I worked from that virtually not non-stop, but I didn't do any other work from there from the March until the 10th of July.
Yeah.
Various characters, as a rebel pilot, snowtrooper, and a stormtrooper, right up to July.
Oh, wow, wonderful.
Yeah, and it was sort of by accident I got into it. I knew some people that did it, and they said, "Why don't you give it a go?" And then I got into it, and I met so many people that I like, and I'm still friends with.
Yeah.
But it just went from there.
Yeah. So did you have to go through an audition process, or was it more word of mouth? Like, obviously, you know friends and people, and they got you involved.
Well, once you get involved, once you get with the Film Artists Association, then you have to register with an agent.
Yeah.
But you're only allowed one, which was Central Casting.
Okay. Yeah.
And what you had to do, if you wanted work, say, well, this is Sunday, but if it was a Monday, you'd phone in at about 4:00, and you'd say your name, and then they'd say, "Yeah, Empire Strikes Back, 8:00 tomorrow," and put the phone down.
Oh, really? Wow.
That quickly until it's tomorrow. You weren't weeks in advance; it was the next day.
Yeah.
And then you'd go along there and make sure you're not late.
Yeah. Of course.
Well, they don't like late. I mean, you have to be reliable on films, or they just won't have it. And then I started there, and I got there early actually. And I think Steve Lanning, the second assistant, he remembered me, and he kept saying, it wasn't like, "Oh, you've got a week's contract." It was like, "Can you come back tomorrow?"
Yeah.
And that went on and off until July.
Wonderful. I mean, had you seen obviously any sci-fi or Star Wars films before this? Were you aware of what was the nature of it?
I was aware with Star Wars. My brother's 77. He was 9. And he wanted to go and see it, and I went with him to see it.
Yeah.
And I didn't even dream that I'd be on it a couple of years later. It was in '77, and a couple of years later I'd be on it myself.
Oh, wonderful.
But I didn't know it was Star Wars film. He did. I said, "I'm on The Empire Strikes Back." He said, "Oh, that's the new Star Wars."
Yeah.
And it was great. And I got the autographs of Harrison and Mark and the others, Carrie. And it was to start out, it was a really good film to be on.
Yeah.
I mean, if you wanted to say what's the best way to start, you say that is.
Yeah.
And I couldn't have wished for a better start.
So tell us a bit about your first character you played, and obviously getting your wardrobe fitted. How did that process all come about?
Well, the first one was a rebel soldier. And it was just basically, you go down to wardrobe and they look at you and they say, "What size are you?" And you tell them your size is, and they say, "All right." If they haven't got a size that fits you, then they try another costume. So it's just sort of like trial and error.
Oh, wow, yeah.
But if they want rebel soldiers, so we get you that. But some of it is, if you've got a costume there and you're the right size for the costume, you're in. And that's how it was for sort of the stormtrooper. They had other people that had got before me. They had people that were on it. I had to do other work or couldn't do it another day.
Yeah.
And they said, "Well, go over that, and the costume's your size, so off you go."
Yeah, wonderful. So obviously with a stormtrooper outfit, was it quite comfortable to wear? Could you move around in it, or was it a bit of a
No,
stiff?
It was uncomfortable.
Yeah.
First off, it was, you put on this black suit underneath, which was zipped up the back.
Oh, okay.
And then you put your leggings on, which were held up by a plastic belt, so your thigh parts. And then, of course, the rest of it was open like we used to open it like a door.
Yeah.
Open it and put it back. But the worst part was walking. We had to walk up the stairs on the carbon freeze chamber to get onto the set.
Yeah.
They were literally stairs.
Yeah.
And they wheeled them in. You walked up, got on, walked across on a plank to the other piece. But when you walked up, the backs of your legs kept getting pinched between the plastic of the two legs.
Ooh.
The bottom parts of the legs. And that was quite painful, but I was willing to do it. It's been on Star Wars. I've seen it.
Yeah. So obviously, did you go to the cinema to watch yourself and see yourself on the big screen?
No, no. I have been to see, but I thought it was a bit too vain for that.
Yeah. So obviously being in Star Wars, did you have to work around a lot of pyro? Did you get any explosions going off near you on set?
Well, the only one that the carbon freezing chamber was dark, and there was a lot of smoke. Sometimes there was steam as well. They had a steam machine and smoke machines, which are totally different. Steam machine was on virtually constantly. The smoke machines, they used to come in, put a bit of smoke, and go out.
Yeah.
But when I was a snow trooper, the first scene we did as a snow trooper, they got us all. I was in the Orange, the rebel pilot. They took a few of us over there at a time. 2 in. Once you're done, you're back on set. So everybody's done. Last shot of the day, we're going to smash into off, literally break our way into off. And there was a flash before it went off, and the first guys fell over.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And everybody walked. Well, everybody was carrying on, but they didn't see because there was a fire extinguisher putting out smoke. So they fell over them. Someone near enough garroted poor Dave. They trod on his cape. I tripped but didn't fall. Alan fell over.
Yeah.
And that scene was deleted because it went wrong. Yeah. And then the next day we were back in, and they just started it where we actually came in groups of 2 and with Dave in it. But they didn't have us breaking in no more.
No. So out of all the characters you played quite a few in Star Wars.
Yeah.
What would be your most favourite role you got to play, and your favourite scene as well, that you sort of sit there and look back and thought, yeah, that was really cool and I'm proud of that?
Well, it was a minor part that I did, but the one that I suppose is, for me, is the briefing scene.
Yeah. Awesome.
I mean, the stormtroopers and snowtroopers, you can't see who they are, but yeah, that's me. And in a sense, it's vanity, but when I'm dead and gone, it'll still be there.
Yeah, of course. I mean, obviously, we're coming towards the 40-year anniversary now, aren't we?
Of Jedi.
Of Jedi, aren't we?
Yeah.
So what's it like, obviously, now? Because you meet a lot of fans, but you're meeting a lot of grandparents bringing their sons who are bringing their sons. Like, what's it like seeing the generations, how it's still skipping down and they're still watching the originals?
Well, it's amazing that they still... I mean, it's not something that they like the recent stuff, because that's what it's for. It's a modern film for a modern audience.
Yeah.
But the way they still like the old one, that's good, because this is a very good story.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, and if it's good against evil, and even though the bad guys can't shoot and they've got all the best costumes, they lose.
Yeah, of course.
And that's the best part.
Awesome. Well, that's wonderful. It was so great to talk to you. I know we've bumped into each other quite a few times at shows now.
Yeah, we've missed each other, but yeah, it's nice to meet you.
It's nice to find you, man. And thank you so much for a quick chat. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your day and meet some more fans.
Thanks very much.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Yeah.